PokeMoshPit. My name is Mefesto.
And my name is Biolizard1.
And today we are going to present you a dual narration.
And this is actually a duels narration about an underused battle we had a while ago.
So be sure to enjoy it.
And yeah, let's continue to the battle right now.
So this is a battle recorded from my point of view.
And I am actually on the other side, starting off with a totem.
And I start with my Saptile, and I'm gonna go for the Leaf Blade straight away, knowing it's super effective on the Claydol.
And I was actually expecting a special move, because most Sceptiles are specially orientated, so I switched out into my special defensive wall. Now I know he's going to switch out, so I'm going to go for a Toxic, not expecting a Hitmonlee to come in.
Yeah, and I was actually expecting a Thunder Wave, because my Hitmonlee has Limber ability, which actually the Thunder Wave would be pretty much useless. It won't work. So I think right now I'm switching to my Camerupt just to scout his moveset because I have nothing else to do.
And yeah, I'm just protecting here, stalling him out with the poison, because that's basically what my Clefables do. And if some people watched my videos from the past, then you know what my Clefable does.
Yeah, so right now I think I'm going to pull off a double switch or something, and with my camera up I'm going to go for the Fire Blast, which is going to do a lot to the Wheezing.
Yeah, because Wheezing is actually my defensive wall and not my special defensive wall, but I actually predicted him to go for a Fire Blast, and I knew I would live it, so I went for a Pain Split, bringing his hit points down to half, and here he makes a great prediction.
I predicted switch out and go for the Earth Power, and I actually hit his coming Houndoom, which is just great, because it goes down without doing anything.
Yeah, and my Houndoom is pretty much rendered useless at this point, so the only thing I can do is switch back into my Clefable, because it's my special wall, and try to stall him out with Wish.
Yeah, and right now I'm just probably hoping for a crit and hoping not to miss, but you'll see I won't get it. I was actually really hoping I would kill with this one, but he lives with like, what was it, 2 HP?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot, but I calculated how much I had before the leftovers, and I knew that I would get, I knew I would be able to survive, because the other attack, the first Fire Blast, didn't 2-hit KO me either. So yeah, I'm going to go for a Wish.
Yeah, and I'm going to switch, probably thinking that Camera will be useful later on as a Death Fodder. And yeah, so he's going to protect now as I switch into my Hitmonlee.
Yeah, and he's going to get hurt by poison a bit, and now I'm predicting him to go for the physical move, so I switch out into my Wheezing, and Wheezing actually takes it quite well.
Yeah, I was hoping for the 2-hit KO here, but I see that I don't get it, so I think I have to switch right now. No, I go for the close combat straight away again. He doesn't want to risk getting maximum damage, so he switches into the Claydol.
Yeah, since Claydol is another wall, not really a wall, but he's pretty good at the defensive side, so I'm going to go into my totem, and here, actually, Hitmonlee died too early for me because I went to set up Stealth Rocks while he died. But now he's able to get off a waterfall with this Azumarill, and I thought this Azumarill was Choice Banded, not Artem.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised that Azumarill didn't outspeed the Claydol, and I thought I can kill him with a waterfall, but I still kill him, but unfortunately he sets up the rocks.
Yeah, so I set up my rocks, and he's going to get killed by that stab waterfall. And now he switches out into Wheezing, and I have to switch out my Eye Kick, predicting either a Fire Blast or something else, and going to my special defensive wall.
Yeah, and right here I think I pull off another double switch, predicting the Clefable probably, because right now Azumarill is the only thing I can take Clefable out, because I think the rest of my stuff is our special attackers.
And here I ran some calcs again. This battle was pretty calculated, haha. So I know I can survive a single Choice Banded waterfall, and I'm expecting him to go for another waterfall again. And after the Wish, my Gator is going to be back at full health, and I know he's going to switch, so I can get off quite a useful Dragon Dance. But then something very bad happens.
Yeah, and I was actually surprised how less a Choice Banded waterfall did, but you will see right now. I know I can live at least one a waterfall, and I do live it, and I go for the T-bolt, and guess what?
Guess what? Guess what?
Yeah, that's pretty obvious, a crit. Without a crit, the Thunderbolt does from 42 to 50%, I believe, as I ran calcs after the battle, because I'm such a nerd, lol. So,
Yeah, why do
yes,
you actually do that, Mefesto? Why?
I don't know.
So here I know I can probably survive any attack if he doesn't have the Sludge Bomb. Since Thunderbolt and Flamethrower aren't stab, I'm able to survive and get off a wish. And after my wish comes true, I'm going to be at a respectable amount of hit points to take any attack. Even though surviving a stabbed Choice Banded Waterfall is not going to be possible, so I'm going to try to stall him out for one more turn with Toxic.
Yeah, and I think I still want to lock myself into Waterfall because it's the only thing I want to lock myself into right now. And the Wheezing Switch is going to die after a Choice Banded Waterfall. Well, obviously it's at such health.
Yeah, and after this battle, I was so fascinated by the fact that that Azumarill is so great with a Choice Band on, actually.
Yeah, so right now I'm going to switch into my Sceptile, knowing that since he has the rocks up, my Sash is broken, so the Sceptile is pretty much useless. And I was actually thinking of foddering it out, but right here it actually plays a pretty okay role, and I get off an Endeavor, and this is my special set.
And here is something you don't see very often, a Clefable spitting flames. Oh my god. So basically, the thing I can do now is try to stall him out for one more turn with the poison, and then fodder my Clefable, since I really wanted to have that Azumarill out of my way.
Yeah, and I know that deep in my mind, and if I don't kill this Clefable now, I won't be able to win this game. And I was actually thinking that foddering out Clefable was a bad move on Sam's part, but probably if he wouldn't foddered it out, it would have been a huge stall war because I have nothing to touch the Clefable.
Exactly, and all he has left now is his Groudon. And here, yes, something good happens for me. I don't run Sucker Punch, but I do run Earthquake, and that is going to be able to one-hit KO that Lantern, and that was really something I needed. And so it comes down to this 1 versus 1.
And he goes for a Stone Edge. I know I can live one. And I go for the Flamethrower. I'm really hoping to kill him. I was praying, but I don't. So, yeah.
So yeah, luckily I had the Stone Edge backed on my Hitmonlee. Go for it. Don't get the special defense up, which makes me allowed to survive that Flamethrower, and then finish him off with a stab close combat. And that was a very, very good game, Mefesto.
Yeah, that was a really great game, and if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to PokeMoshPit, subscribe to us, and we'll see you guys in the near future.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you maybe in the next Doubles narration. If you like this, please comment it into the video below.